This exercise is asking, find the factors of 21 using factor pairs. I will take the 21 and divide it by 1, where 1 is indeed a factor. And you can see I get the result of 21, which is a whole number. So 21 is also a factor of 21. So I can mark these off as being a factor pair. So 1 and 21 are a factor pair. Now I've just divided by 1. What I'm going to do next is divide by the next number in the sequence, which is 2. So 21 divided by 2 is 10.5. And of course 10.5 is not a whole number. Consequently, the 2 cannot be a factor. Therefore, it cannot be part of a factor pair. The next thing I'm going to do is to divide by 3. So here you can see I've got 21 divided by 3, and it gives a result of 7, which is a whole number. Consequently, the 3 and 7 can be marked as a factor pair of 21. So far, I've divided by 1, 2, and 3. Now I'm going to divide by the next number in the sequence, which is clearly 4. So you can see that division appearing here. 21 divided by 4 is 5.25. Now 5.25 is not a whole number. Consequently, the 4 is not a factor of 21. So it cannot be part of a factor pair. I will then divide by the next number in the sequence, which is obviously 5. So 21 divided by 5 is 4.2. 4.2 is not a whole number. Consequently, 5 cannot be a factor of 21. Therefore, it cannot belong to a factor pair. The next number to divide by is 6. And you can see the result is 3.5, which is not a whole number. So this means that 6 cannot be a factor of 21 and therefore cannot be part of a factor pair. Now I'll remove those from view, and the next thing I'm going to do is to divide by the next number in the sequence, which indeed is going to be 7, because I've already divided by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and now I'm dividing by 7. And you can see when I divide by 7, it gives me a whole number, 3. So I can mark these off as a factor pair. Now what we need to observe is the 3 and the 7 is a factor pair of 21. Likewise, the 7 and 3 are a factor pair of 21. And in fact, 3 and 7 is the same factor pair as 7 and 3. It's just that they're written in a different order. The top one, 3 and 7, and the bottom one, 7 and 3. I can use the fact that these two are the same factor pair to decide not to do any more division by any other numbers, because I found all the factor pairs now. Consequently, we can say the factor pairs of 21 are 1 and 21 are a factor pair of 21. 3 and 7 are a factor pair of 21. There are no others. From the factor pairs, I can find the factors, and it's quite simple. You choose the 1, then the 3, then the 7, then the 21, and you saw I chose them in ascending order. So the factors are 1, 3, 7, and 21, and you can see that appearing here. Therefore, the factors of 21 are 1, 3, 7, and 21.